And now let's take a look at our 2018-2019 YHC TV broadcast schedule. All the games that we're going to bring to you live here on YHC this season, right here on Channel 21 or New Wave Cable and YHCTV.com, and pretty much all the games through our Facebook Live online. So let's take a look at the broadcast we're bringing to you this year and getting underway quickly this next week. Tuesday, the 27th, we've got Charleston at Dexter in a SEMO Conference matchup at the Bearcat Event Center. Going to bring that one live to you Tuesday night at 7:30, and these two teams always link up early in the year, and we'll be looking forward to that SEMO Conference matchup, Charleston and Dexter, on the 27th. Then a few nights later on the Thursday night, the 29th, we've got the Holcomb Invitational Tournament Finals. We're going to bring that live to you as that tournament will get underway Monday evening down at Holcomb, and we'll go all week to Thursday night. We'll bring that final to you Thursday night from Holcomb in that Invitational Tournament Final. So look forward to that one. That'll be probably around an 8 or 8:30 start that evening. And then on December 4th, the next week, we've got Portageville at Clarkton. Then on the 6th, we've got Risco at Delta C7, a Tri-County Conference matchup down at Deering at Delta C7, Risco at Delta C7. On December 7th, Richfield at Rector down in Northeast Arkansas. Richfield at Rector in that Arkansas matchup. December 10th, we've got Richland at Gideon. Richland at Gideon for that one. December 11th, Jackson at Dexter in another SEMO Conference matchup at the Bearcat Event Center on the 11th. December 14th, the Clarkton Holiday Tournament Finals. We'll bring that final of that Clarkton Holiday Tournament there in Clarkton. There on the 14th. December 18th, we've got New Madrid County Central at Kennett. That's a SEMO Conference matchup to look forward to there in Kennett on the 18th. Then December 20th, we've got Chaffee at Bloomfield. Chaffee at Bloomfield on the 20th there. And on the 21st of December, Malden at Campbell. And that's a Boot Hill Conference matchup there, Malden at Campbell on the 21st. Then the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament, all 26 games live on YHC following the day after Christmas, the 26th through the 29th, 4 days straight. That's a Wednesday through Saturday this year. And all 26 games of the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament live once again. Then into 2019 on January 3rd, we've got Crothersville at Malden in a Boot Hill Conference matchup. Then the next night on the 4th, we've got Jackson at Kennett in a SEMO Conference matchup in Kennett. Then on the 7th, we got Delta C7 at Portageville. Then the following night on January 8th, we've got Bloomfield at Dexter. Bloomfield at Dexter in a Stoddard County Conference matchup there. Always a big one between those two. Then on January 11th, we've got Dexter at Bernie. Big matchup there in the Stoddard County Conference. Always a big rivalry game there. And that'll be down at Bernie on January 11th this year. On the 14th, Bloomfield at Holcomb. Then the next night on the 15th, we got Bloomfield at Bernie. So a couple of Bloomfield games back-to-back. And that'll be a Stoddard County Conference matchup there on the 15th at Bernie. Then on the 18th, we've got Dexter at New Madrid County Central. That'll be a SEMO Conference matchup there over at New Madrid on the 18th. Then on the 22nd, we've got Risco at Gideon. Big Tri-County Conference matchup there in Gideon on the 22nd. On the 24th, St. Hornersville at Clarkton. Then on the 25th, the next night, we've got, on that Friday night, we'll have the Stoddard County Activities Association Tournament Final Night. That'll be the third place and varsity game, or the third place and championship games of JV and varsity on that night. 4 games starting at 4 o'clock, going through the evening. So 4 nights there on the final night of the Stoddard County Activities Association Tournament on the 25th. And I believe that is in Bloomfield this year. That'll be up in Bloomfield for that county tournament final night. And on the 29th, we've got Twin Rivers at Bernie. A nice matchup there on the 29th. On the 31st, girls game, we've got Naylor at Dexter at the Bearcat Event Center. Two of the better girls teams in the area, Naylor and Dexter, linking up there on the 31st. And into February, we've got the Boot Hill Conference Tournament Finals. Unknown where that location is at this point, but on February 1st, that is the JV and varsity finals. 2 games that evening from that location for the Boot Hill Conference Tournament Final Night. And that is the finals of the JV and varsity tournaments on February 1st. On the 4th, we got another girls game, Notre Dame at Dexter, and that SEMO Conference matchup and a Class 4 District 1 matchup there between Notre Dame and Dexter. On February 5th, Bernie at Hayti. That might be one of the games of the year there. Bernie at Hayti, that rematch of last year's district championship where Hayti got out of the district over Bernie and eventually went on to play in the Class 2 state championship game. Rematch of that district final down at Hayti on February 5th. That'll be one to look forward to in 2019. Then on the 8th, we got Kennett at Dexter in that CMO Conference matchup at the Bearcat Event Center. On February 11th, Cooter at Campbell. Cooter at Campbell there on February 11th. Then we've got on the 12th, the next night, Dexter at Poplar Bluff in a CMO Conference matchup over at Poplar Bluff. Then on the 14th, Holcomb at Malden. Holcomb at Malden there on the 14th. And then on the 21st, we'll have our TriCast. We're pretty certain that they'll have 3 district tournament games on the final night. That is Class 1, 2, and 3. And we look to bring you another TriCast for the district tournament championship games as we did last year. We were at we were at Clarkton, Bernie, and New Madrid last year, and we'll go to the next 3 locations this year for that district tournament final night, TriCast, once again here on YHC for that district championship night for classes 1 through 3 in the boys tournament championship. So look forward to that in late February. And of course, state tournament games, those will be determined just place and time once they come. Pretty much classes 1 through 4 for those state tournament games. We'll see what happens as the season develops there in late February into March for those contests. So that is our basketball broadcast schedule for this season, 2018-2019. Looking to get started this next week. Charleston and Dexter on the 27th, Tuesday night. And that'll be at 7:30 here on YHC, so look forward to that one. And then two nights later on the 29th, Thursday, we'll have that'll be the Clarkton Invitational Tournament Final on the 29th, Thursday night from Holcomb. That'll be about an 8:30 start for that one on Thursday night. So there's your broadcast schedule for this year, and we'll get that up on our website at yhctv.com, where you can pretty much click on that at any point going forward. I have a link to it on our front page that you can look at any time. So there you go. 2018-2019 schedule is published, and we're ready to get started for another successful season. And of course, the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament we'll be looking forward to there right after Christmas, and into the conference tournament finals that we cover in the Stoddard County Conference and the Boot Hill Conference, and of course the potential district tournament championships into state tournament play there in late February and March. So we're looking forward to get started with another fun season here on YHC, and hopefully you'll join us along the way for a lot of fun through high school basketball once again here on YHC.